lost the family. It's just been a difficult time for us. So a moment of silence, please.
I'm calling this meeting of the South Harrison Community School Corporation Board of Trustees to order. Let the record show that all board members are present except Mr. Evans, who is excused. We also have Mr. Freed, Dr. Eastridge, and Carolyn Wallace with us tonight. Please stand and join in the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You guys have done that before, haven't
We do have an amended agenda tonight. Dr. Steve, would you welcome to that?
Yeah, on the personnel and the corporation, Tamara Chumley, cafeteria manager, transportation, recommended to approve a blended position there. Over on the next page, Gary Rourke, a special education instructional assistant, recommendation to employ. We have Gerald Timberlake, temporary teacher, recommendation to employ. And then in the Court Elementary School, recommendation for permission to create and post a part-time essential skills instructional assistant position. At Heath Washington Elementary, we see Abigail Morrison for cheerleading at time. And then we have some operational matters over on page 3. Anthem, of course, health insurance, Delta Dental. And then we have a conflict of interest for Jennifer Adams. Resolution for district credit limitations, a couple of those. And then jumping over to page 4, we have a couple of FFA field trips there that have been added, items 1 and 2. And then we go over to number 5 on page 5, fundraiser Health Occupation Students for America. And then whenever we get over to page 6, you'll see 21 through 26 are some additions to the construction projects that are ongoing that we've shared with the board. And then I do have one more motion result of executive session reimbursement for cost for AI conference for board member Nick Evans.
Dr. Eastridge, if I may, on the one for Gerald Timberlake, it would also permission be granted to waive the 15-day waiting period for the reduced compensation for him since he's a retiree.
Anything else?
No, I think you've got everything.
Thank you, Kevin.
Is there a motion to approve the amended agenda? So Gary, second. Janine, all in favor, please vote. 6-0. Okay, we have no recognitions tonight. We are doing Clayton Elementary before we do the student council because it is a school night and you know they need to get home.
That's right.
Mr. Farrell.
Appreciate
All
it.
right.
I don't know where I'm supposed to stand in here. It's the first time presenting in here, so brief presentation by me because the important folks are right here. So I can't wait to get to them. They're so excited to be here. I've heard nothing but good things coming across the crosswalk every morning. I've been practicing, Mr. Farrell. I can't wait to be here, so I can't wait to see you. Okay. So first, most of my things are thank yous. I want to thank all the students, and families, teachers that are here tonight. They were eager and able to join us tonight. This is another board meeting for all of us. This is their board meeting. This is the one they're going to remember, and they're going to be excited about it for a long time. So I'm very happy to be able to have a lot of kiddos here tonight. I want to thank Mrs. Enlow and Mrs. Dupaki for coordinating the presentations and preparing the students. Thanks to all the CES staff who are attending and watching the live stream tonight, so we're happy to have them too. Thanks to Ms. Enlow, Ms. Wheatley, Mrs. Padlett, Mrs. Thatcher, and our PTO officers for helping to set up our glow party to celebrate our readathon. That's something we're going to highlight tonight, so we're ready to celebrate reading as much as we can at CES. I want to thank the CES PTO for sponsoring the Look Out for the Left Out program and incentivizing our readathon. That's the other program we're going to talk about. We have a wonderful librarian. Mrs. Street just wrapped up a great Scholastic Book Fair. We're very blessed to have her. Gordon Zaxby's and the Ayers family are sponsoring a new reading program. I think several other of the elementary schools in the district are doing this as well. It's kind of like the old Pizza Hut Book It program. And you remember, yeah, we ate like kings when we got to go and get our personal pan pizza, yeah. So I've already had several kiddos bringing their sheets to me, and we're keeping track of them. They get free kids meals, so we're happy to partner with them and happy to incentivize reading as much as possible. And then we also have a lot of our CES staff who have agreed to host extra responsive intervention reading groups. Counselor, assistant principal, I host a reading group. We've got some mentoring programs going on so we can help push our kids as much as possible with reading. So very excited about what's going on at CES this year. I'm more excited to see what's going to happen tonight. Next slide, please. All right, our student ambassadors tonight, I'm going to call them all up, say their name. They can come up here when I call your names, because I know you guys are ready. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. You're prepared. Your teachers have trained you well. All right. Addison Stewart is our representative from Mrs. Withers' class. Elliot Merck is from Mrs. Oots' class. B.B. Moore is from Mrs. Adams' class. Henley Dunaway is from Mrs. Walker's class. Addison Tankersley is from Mrs. Fessel's class. Iris Klein is from Mrs. Rossbottom's class. Silas Horn is from Mrs. Enlow's class. Haley Van Wheat is from Mrs. Gutnick's room. Rosie Kleinick is from Mrs. Wheatley's classroom. Abigail Kane is from Mrs. Dupocki's room. And Olivia Snyder is from Mrs. Schultz's room. And one thing I didn't get to mention before we start, we do need to send out a round of applause. Mrs. Seacat, our assistant principal, could not be with us tonight. Her son was playing in the tennis sectionals at Lanesville, and we won. So, first time since 2011. So, sorry she couldn't be here, but we're always happy for a sectional championship. So, Judah. Come on up, Judah. Judah. And I'm gonna stand by you.
He's from Miss Lindeman's class.
Mrs. Lindeman's class.
Yes. All right, you can go ahead to the next
Yep,
slide.
next
So when you click on the slideshow, actually, you need to go down to the bottom, give the three dots. I think you have to do it like this.
Anyways, while we're getting ready, if you'd like to come into the seats and have a seat so you can see this, get a good view.
All right, so they are gonna talk to you about kindness initiative that we've been having, and it's called Look Out for the Left Out. Okay, Henley, go ahead.
We are going to talk about an organization called Look Out for the Left Out. Look Out for the Left Out started as a family, saying now Ben and Crystal Woods are sharing their message. They want to teach kids to be kind. Team Woods shares their message, Look Out for the Left Out, with schools because their daughter, Kala, she was a kind kid who made friends wherever she went and always included others. For the past 3 years, Team Woods has visited our school. Last month, they came back and continued to teach us all about kindness. They have taught us 3 main ideas. Choose to have open eyes, open hearts, and open hands. It takes all 3 to look out for the left out. Open eyes help us look for those who need a kind friend. Open hearts help us feel the needs of others. We can let someone know they are not alone. Open hands allow us to take action. Their daughter Kala Woods took action by creating a slum shop to raise money to serve at-risk kids in Romania. Today, they are still raising money for Costa Kala, which will support Team Woods.
For the first time, our second grade and third grade students got to participate in a slime making party with Team Woods. We made 41 pounds of purple and green slime for Kala's slime shop. Our school made enough money to raise $2,000 for CALA's organization, mission in Romania.
The slime was then sold at Lanesville Heritage Weekend. The slime was labeled as being made by the students at Cornell Elementary. At CES, we want kindness to be contagious. We know kindness can change the world. And the best way to have good friends is to be a good friend.
Yeah.
My favorite part of Look Out for the Left Out was when my mom got to help me make slime. I made the blue purple, she was a volunteer. I made the blue purple slime. At Look Out for the Left Out, I learned it's never good to bully others, and I also learned you have to be kind to others.
Hey, Olivia, come up just a little bit. Okay, go ahead and look at them.
I have really changed. Have you ever changed before? Here's my story how I've changed. I have just learned how to love like Calla. Now I've been really motivated by her. I love to celebrate her so much now. I was very disappointed that I did not do everything she did sooner. I realized that her slime shop was precious to her because she was helping people. That reminded me when we first heard about her, Look Out for the Left Out in 2nd grade. It was like a symbol. I used my eyes, heart, and hands to help. I was kind and helped somebody, and it felt good. I felt courage and pride after I did that. I made slime and tried to help as much as I could. It was so fun, and I'm glad I helped people like Calla. I learned if they are mean, I should still be kind no matter what. Now I always will look out for the left out. Hi, my name is Abigail Kane, and I made posters for Look Out for the Left Out because I wanted to tell people why you should look out for the left out. Hala tried to give money to Romania to give money to those in need for kids and teens. But sadly, she died before she could get the chance. But her parents, Ben and Crystal, have kept her spirit alive and are still doing the mission for Look Out for the Left Out. Thank you.
Okay. You guys sit right here while I talk for a second. And then we'll be here just a second. I think we're ready to start. And then just talk about the slide. Here we go. Okay, so I'm Miss Enlow, and I'm going to talk about the readathon, which I'm not in a very good spot to talk about the readathon. It's our main fundraiser, and we've been doing it for a few years. We love it because it involves reading, and that's super important to us, and it allows us to do things like Look Out for the Left Out and the yellow t-shirts that you see the kids being able to wear. We try to wear those on all field trips, and so it promotes reading, promotes community, and it promotes school culture. This year, we raised $10,000, and tomorrow a lot of kids are going to be going to a big readathon party, and some are having donuts with Mr. Farrell for participating, and one student is having a pizza party with him. So we just wanted to highlight that. This is some kids having flashlight reading on Friday. We tried to incorporate it into our school day a little bit too, especially even if kids weren't participating from home, they could do some of the things at school. And now we're going to continue that on with our partnership with Zaxby's. And kids are going to be able to continue that reading and earn free kids meals from Zaxby's. So that's all.
And at the end of the year, the top readers get a limo trip to Zaxby's for a private party, so that's pretty cool. Very big incentive to read.
All right, that's all that I have.
Well, I've already said it, I can't say it enough. I want to thank all the families and all the students for coming tonight. We know it's a school night. We do appreciate all the hard work because I know you guys have been practicing. You've been nervous. You did a great job. I am so proud of you. But I'm also proud of my staff, and especially Mrs. Denlow, because she has done the readathon and look out for the left out. She is probably the most ready for fall break of anybody. She's done so much. The look out for the left out program is such a good program for us because it does celebrate kindness and looking out for every child. And that's something that we embrace as a school culture. It was great this year to deviate from what we've done in the past with the education and combine it with a service project. So these kids, they were making slime, they were having a great time. So, but it did go to a great cause. So I'm very thankful for our staff and our students and the work that they did this year. Thank you guys.
I too want to thank our parents for giving us your child tonight, and thank you for choosing to send your child to Gordon Elementary School. We hope that you realize it's a pretty special place for kids to be. Thank you.
All right.
We are excusing you to leave.
Oh, yeah, that's what the name is. Yes.
Thanks again, Mr. Farrell.
Now you've got to be exciting back there.
I'm not that excited. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, we do have student council presentations, maybe?
We have a video from South Central, and I didn't hear anything from Gordon Central, so.
Okay.
School, and then next I'd like to. Hello, my name is Jocelyn Burnett, and I'm the student council president at South Central. First off, I want to thank you all for everything you do for the students and staff at our school. And then next, I'd like to give you some updates and activities, accomplishments of around our school for the month of October. So on September 6th, our seniors had a senior sleepover and senior sunrise where they played games, ate, and got to spend time with each other and experience like all of senior year and all the fun that it has to offer. And then after senior sleepover, they woke up and went to the parking lot, ate some breakfast, and watched the sunrise. The student council and South Central volleyball team hosted the Tough Man on Monday, September 29th. That is a game where the boys play volleyball coached by members of the girls volleyball team. Each grade level had a team and went head-to-head against each other in a bracket-style tournament. Once the winner was decided, they played a game with like the winners versus the teachers, and this year the freshman team won, ending the streak of the seniors winning. College App Day took place on September 26th. We had 30 seniors attend from South Central. There were plenty of colleges. We were able to apply and get like information about the acceptance process and everything like that. And then looking ahead, the senior carnival will be on November 1st in the gym and cafeteria of South Central. The chili dinner starts at 5 with the games and auction that starts at 6, and then the games will end at 8:30, and then the crowning for Carnival King, Queen, and then Prince and Princess will be at 8:45. The raffle items this year are a concrete painted porch goose donated by Concrete Paint Them, an Apple iPad donated by ServPro, 50 pounds of ground beef, and a $300 gift card donated by Rock Creek Farm, and a processed pig and a 40-inch smart TV donated by Lighthouse Church. The theme this year is Wild West, so please come out and support our seniors as we work to raise money for our senior year and senior trip.
Did she have the date on there? November 1st. Okay. We appreciate that information. Presentation on artificial intelligence.
I'm not as exciting or as adorable as the children, so.
Well, you're pretty adorable.
She still probably is.
I might be. You never know, Barb. It's not really her. I'm a figment of your imagination. Yes, I was gonna answer one too.
Okay.
Yes. So we've had a few questions about artificial intelligence and what it looks like for South Harrison moving forward. So I just wanted to kind of lay out what we've learned is that you do want to pace it as you start to roll it out. So I just kind of laid out what we did last year towards implementation and integration into South Harrison. You can kind of see what occurred last year. In the 25-26 school year, our focus is really going to be teaching teachers how to use AI inside of their classrooms to increase teacher effectiveness and student learning. That's going to really be where we're going to focus our attention. We have a lot of teachers doing amazing things with AI inside their classroom, so we're going to use those experts inside of the building. And then we're also going to just continue to build the knowledge base with our other staff members, like planning period, professional developments, those types of things, as well as it being implemented into our curriculum meetings. So that lays out what this year will look like. We have added some additional policies, I should say guidelines, not policies, that have been added to handbooks just about what is or isn't allowed with AI, both for students and for staff. And that has been shared at the beginning of this year. Our goal at the end, we have that May professional development. We've been in contact with the Wilson Center, who has someone at Indiana University who does put on professional developments targeted at elementary and at secondary, just about how to use it to truly engage your students. So our hope is to be able to bring them in. They're tentatively reserved for us right now for that May PD day to come in and help our staff, both in an elementary session and a secondary session, separated about how we can utilize AI with our students and start to think about that transition going into the 26-27 school year. And that transitions into the plan of how teachers and students can use AI in their classroom. That's that student piece, teaching them to use it responsibly, ethically, and as a way to garner creativity and production. So that's our goal as we make our way into 26-27, and that May PD is really our kickoff. Expose it, be able to mull on it a little bit over the summer, and then think about how that might implement into the classroom in 26-27. Questions on this? Okay, we're really trying not to we're trying to stay focused and not do all, a few things here or there, but really stay focused on one thing moving forward. We really feel like these steps will lead to a more seamless transition. Okay.
Thank you.
Next.
That was good.
Yay, it's me again. You guys are
We go
excited.
back to the good ones.
So I believe these were. So summer school, this was attached for you guys. But looking at summer school and some of the changes to summer school
due to some funding changes from the state, we have decided to transition away from Indiana Online as the credit recovery for our freshmen and sophomores. We had transitioned away from Edmentum and Plato to a more complete course. Now we're going to transition again due to some of those changes from the states. So what you see right there is the plan for how we're going to do that. We are going to offer English 910, algebra, and biology, or this is our proposal to you, to our students in person with our teachers the first 2 weeks of summer. If you look, week 1 will be semester 1 courses, week 2 will be semester 2 courses, and it will be 25 hours of coursework on the essential standards of those courses during each week. So a child has the opportunity to earn up to 2 credits during summer school. That's similar to what we do now for freshmen and sophomores. That's all they were allowed to take in Indiana Online. Only they will be with one of our teachers doing essential skills and essential standards to show mastery of the course. You notice the F will stay in the grade book. We're not going to replace the F. Instead, an additional grade book will be created and submitted. So the child's F during that semester 1 English class will stay. They will just get semester 1 English 1 from whoever the teacher is, the certified teacher teaching it over the summer. They'll just get an additional grade from that teacher. So both will factor into their GPA, and we will have a little bit more focus on just those essentials that we've been working on in the PLC process, making sure that kids have the mastery to move on to the next course. We will offer Edmentum or Plato for our rising seniors who are behind on credits. So the proposal you guys have in front of you is that both South Central and Cordon Central will offer English, algebra, and biology. If we need to change the science to an ICP or change the biology to an ICP, those are currently our highest failure classes though for students. We can, but that there will be 3 in-person teachers for those 2 weeks, and there will be 1 teacher who will again be in person but working with our rising seniors who are behind in credits. That's the proposal we have. The state does do reimbursement, but only if the class size is at 15 or greater. So there is a possibility, particularly at South Central, that we might be running biology with less than 15, so it would not be eligible for state reimbursement, and that would be at the cost of the corporation, should you guys approve what is in front of you. Our hope is when you look at the cost of transporting students back and forth, that would it really be that much of a savings to offer it in one place or the other? Our hope is that we'll have 15, we should have 15 here on the Cordon campus. We do have an option to combine the numbers and submit one of the teachers for reimbursement, but the second teacher, if offered on both campuses, if each don't have 15, would not be eligible for summer reimbursement. But right now, the state has cut that funding, that we're not receiving full reimbursement from the state for summer school anyway. That was a lot on summer school, so questions on summer school?
I just think it's a really good idea. I like it. I think
The teachers seem to really be in favor.
I think that we get more there than they do for Plano.
The teachers I've spoken to so far really do like it better.
It says, bullet number 3, if a student is disruptive and refuses to work, they will not have this opportunity, and then the following year, they'll just be put back in that class again.
Yes, yes,
That's cool.
yes. So, and they have to be present all 5 days to earn the credit. We're not gonna miss this or miss that. You're there all 5 days.
Thank you.
In order to be able to earn that credit back. And it will be 25 hours of instruction for that class. And Stephanie did say we can figure out lunch.
The F stays, so they're gonna have an F, then they're gonna maybe get a C in this one. And so then those average together with their next grade?
No, it'll just be an additional grade on their transcript. So when it says like their 25-26 school year for this year, it'll have all their grades. It might say Algebra 1 Semester 1 F, and then in summer it'll say Algebra 1 Semester 1 C.
Okay.
Both will stay on their transcript.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we're not gonna replace the F and make it look like it never happened.
Thank you. Oh, my algebra teacher did that for me.
Very, very nice algebra teacher, Mr. Oswald. Yes, Karen?
You still not doing Indiana online at all?
We'll do in some situations. So if we have specific situations, what you see is a child could choose to pay for Indiana Online if they want to get ahead in a course. We have some choose to do that. This past year, we did limit that kids, we were not paying for kids to take multiple get ahead courses. We did change that going into this past summer, but moving forward, we won't be paying for any get ahead courses.
Okay, as far as the supervised agriculture experience.
Yes.
They have to have 18, is that when you have to pay?
It's the little different. A lot of the kids are the same kids, but they actually receive a credit for doing an ag-based experience over the summer. The reason why we have 18 on that is this past summer, we went with the 15 number and we had multiple kids drop out, and so it dropped below the number we could report to state reimbursement. So we're giving us a little bit of a cushion there with the SAE, and that would be for each campus to run it. Both were sitting very close, but we got the initial list, we decided to run it because they had the numbers, multiple kids dropped out, and we dropped below the 15 on both campuses. So the 18 is just a little bit of a safety net. But yes, we plan to offer it.
I'm not sure why they would drop out of that. That's a neat program.
It's a great experience, and especially when they get the visits from the teachers and all of that. Right,
Yeah, it's a neat deal.
right. So we had 2 not completed on Corden's campus and 2 not completed on South's campus,
That's amazing.
which took us below that 15 number for reimbursement.
Okay, thank you.
Other
Questions?
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I don't think we have anyone from the public addressing us. We are ready for the consent agenda. Folks, we're gonna do all the way over to page 3. Does anybody want anything pulled?
So you're going all the way through operational matters?
Does anything,
Operational matters?
does anything need?
No, I'm just
Oh, okay.
confirming where you wanted to stop on page 3.
Oh, okay. Well, we should include those. Let's go to field trips.
Okay.
Now, anybody need anything pulled? If not, is there a motion to approve everything on pages 1, 2, 3, and half of page 4? So, Karen? There a second? Barb? All in favor, please vote. 6-0. Okay, field trips. A motion to approve. Larry? Second? Steve? All in favor, please vote. 6-0. Fundraisers. Motion to approve. Barb? Second? Denise? All in favor, please vote. 6-0. Unfinished business, anything need special attention?
You do item 1, which includes A through D as well.
Okay. We do have the budget, we will vote on separately. Item 1, for a motion to approve the budget as presented. So Karen, second. Barb? All in favor, vote. 6-0. Now, all the rest of the items, all the way over to new business. Anybody need anything pulled? If not, is there a motion to approve number 2 on? Steve? Second? Larry? All in favor, please raise your hand. 6-0. We do have a motion, which is to allow Nick Evans to be reimbursed for attending an AI conference sponsored by Purdue on November 10th. Is there a motion to approve? Denise? Second? Karen? All in favor, please vote. 6-0. Okay, and then under the communications, do we need to adopt that?
No, you already
That-
did.
Okay, I was
That was
thinking
just
we did.
everyone's copy.
Okay, so that will be effective December.
No, you made it effective
Well,
July 1.
yeah, but I mean, it'll,
It'll be effective on your check.
yes, December, yeah. Okay, upcoming events.
Yeah, we've got, you see fall festivals, of course, add the South one. I would like the board to decide if anyone is going to the regional meeting on November 6th, please let Anna know. I'm planning on going.
Okay, good.
So,
You're gonna take passengers?
Absolutely.
yeah, I will take that.
And Carol.
Karen is going. Anyone else?
I'm going.
Can I
Mary?
ride with you, Larry? Please?
You can ride with Carol.
Okay.
She'll be riding.
I'll go with Larry and Carol.
Yeah, yes, exactly. All right, fantastic.
I'm there, I will sit wherever you would like for me to sit.
Nathan will go with us.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got those upcoming events. I would like to really, a couple of things. One, how to get any cuter than what we had.
Oh, that was so cool.
And you know, it helps, when we're talking about, and we look at all the items that we tackle, it helps take us back to, you know, what we really do. We can fuss around and be concerned about things with construction and whatever. Heaven knows I fuss a lot at our contractors. But whenever you get to it, it's all about them. And that, I was tickled to death that Mr. Farrell had that group here, and again, thank you to the parents for bringing them in and taking time out of their schedules to do that. That's wonderful. And then, another thing, I really wanted to thank everyone in the schools for a good, you know, we're ready to go to break here next week. We've had a good fall. A lot of things done, a lot going on, but we've had a good fall, and I want to thank all our staff for their contributions to make that happen. You're a superintendent, you don't have a great staff, there's just really not a whole lot you can do without them. So I really appreciate what they have done, and I was glad we were able to settle the contract with our teachers. And of course, we'll be bringing to the board next month recommendation on support staff and recommendation on administrative salaries. So expect to see that. We'll try to get that to the board a few days early so you can review that. And if you have any questions, you could ask us about things there, so we'd ask you to review that. Construction continues to move along. Not as quick as your superintendent would like to see, but it is moving and things are happening, and we are wrapping several things up in several buildings and several locations. Still got several things to do, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So I want to thank the board for their patience and that and working with us. And Josh, you know, whenever it's done, and that's always what you say, it'll be nice. Well, it will be whenever it's done, but it seems like it's taking a while. But anyway, I want to thank the board for the support on that. So I really am, as your superintendent, very appreciative of what we've been able to accomplish and where we're at with things. I thank for the board's support and understanding as we tackle some difficult things. So, thank you, board. Appreciate it very much. And of course, Allison, thank you tonight.
Before we go with board comments, I'm gonna give Mr. Fee a
Yeah.
comment. I'm gonna let you make any comments you want to.
Well, it's hard to speak after all that, because I think Dr. Easter's hit on about everything, but I was thinking the exact same thing. Number one, I love hearing that elementary school pledge in unison. As a former middle school principal, you hear it, but it's not quite that enthusiastic. They were all, you know, standing at attention and those loud voices. And it is, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, there's a lot of operational business and running a corporation, a lot of important decisions to be made here as a board. But at the end of the day, it all goes back to those kids, and that's what we're all here for. So I appreciate, like Dr. Easter said, the parents, the teachers, Mr. Farrell, you know, bringing them here tonight and getting the chance. And they did a fantastic job, just, you know, not everybody likes to talk in front of people, especially a weird, strange room environment with people you don't know, and they just got up and did their thing, so, everything else we accomplished tonight was great, but just for me, it was the reflection on seeing those kids. And, it's been a great, really a great start to the school year. I can't believe it's already fall break time. But it's been a really, really good start. I do wish the weather would feel more like fall. I'm tired of summer. No, it's been a good start to the year, and we are ready for a little time off, and we'll get back at it when we return.
Okay, thank you. Steve, any comments? Karen?
Like everyone else, I enjoyed these elementary kids, they were just fabulous. And thank you, Allison.
Darla?
I have to get over that, but when I read the board report, I had to chuckle. Gerald Timberlake.
He's never going away.
He just cannot let it go. But, glad to see being someone we can depend on, somebody that can take place. And all the other teachers who come in, retired teachers who come in, they're worth their weight in gold. Don't tell them that, but that.
You just did.
I guess I just did. We don't want to pay them their weight. Way too high right now. But we do appreciate all of those teachers that do come back and fight that bullet one more time.
Thank you. Larry?
He's not like me. Dr. Easter's came, I was building a fence. I promise you, I was building a fence, and he said, Larry, won't you please come back and help me? Mr. Bushall's gonna retire, or somebody, and I go, no. He said,
We're in the middle of the field,
yeah, I was driving post out there behind him this morning, he goes, can't you come back just one more year and help me? I go, no. I mean, I was real wet, I was sweating, I'm thinking, no, I don't think so. Anyway, and I have to thank you ladies, and I told them the other night, the meeting, I had a gentleman come up from me, from Jeff's former school board at Kokomo, and thanked me for your presentation. He said, one of the best presentations. It was the best presentation he'd been to so far at our fall conference, and he said it might be one of the best I've been to in quite a while. That was a pretty neat compliment. That was good, and you ladies did a fantastic job. I'm done.
I did over at everybody else, I said, I love listening to the kids, and I love that one little girls were holding hands with each other, and the other one was like shaking, and I'm like, oh, so it was really just sweet.
Okay, well, ditto on all that too. Plus, I got a thing from Cosby the other day on my phone requesting sessions for the conference. And I thought, right away, ding, ding, ding. So I would consider that, I mean, we've been to a lot of conferences.
We have.
And we did ourselves very, very proud. You guys did an excellent job presenting. I had a guy from Richmond wanted our agenda for the all-day strategic planning. So we've planted seeds throughout the state, and I put out to you last week when we were meeting and bargaining, I guess. I think we could plant seeds throughout the nation.
And then Mary, tell her about when the man, he wanted to know how we could possibly get a board meeting over in.
And 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
About 10 minutes.
He wanted to see, so I emailed him our agenda and our strategic, and I said, we talk everything out ahead of time.
He said ours goes for like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
He said every board meeting. Yeah.
No, ours used to. So, but anyway, thank you ladies again for presenting, and Dr. E, because you all did the meat of the.
He was just a filler. He was
Anything else to come before the good of the cause? If not, is there a motion to adjourn? Deneen? Second, Karen. All in favor, please vote. 6-0, we are adjourned.